Back from the bye, get you ready for Cuse at NC State. Brian Higgins, Kendall Coleman, and 5 weeks in, a bye week feels like a good time for that. How's the body feeling? And it's sort of getting back and getting ready to go again.
Definitely starting to feel fresh again. Took advantage of this bye week, getting a little bit of time off, getting time to recover, but also work on the smaller details that have been holding us back these first few weeks, and I'm excited to get back out there.
It's a rare season where there are, just the way the calendar falls, you get another bye week later in the year. That's got to be great for you guys, right? Where it's not 8-9 weeks and just hoping to get there. That it kind of spaces out the season nice for you.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm not complaining.
And you mentioned it. There's stuff to correct 5 weeks in. Was this a good spot to stop and pause and assess just in corrections and kind of getting ready to hit the rest of ACC play?
Without a doubt. It gives us a chance to see the team that we've been through the first 5 weeks and through the competition that we played and get ready to take on the rest of the ACC. As not all the competition early on was ACC.
So we've talked about this with a lot of you guys. The beginning of this season was just kind of in a weird order, where maybe normally Holy Cross would be first, and instead they were fifth. You play the number 1 team in the country in the middle of all that. Does the bye help too? Because that was you're preparing in maybe a different order than you would at the normal part of the season to, okay, you can now really sit back and kind of assess how that all went.
Yeah, definitely. That's also what's crucial about this bye week and the timing of it, is that we get a chance to kind of look back on those games and assess what kind of team we are and where do we truly stand, and see how we need to move going forward.
All right. What kind of team are you right now?
I think that we're a driven and talented team. We just haven't really hit our stride in finding ourselves as a unit, both on offense and defense. And as soon as we all mesh and everything clicks, I think that we have potential to be dangerous.
I think I last talked to you right before the start of the season, and obviously everyone knew about you and Alton coming back, and that changes how game plans go. How have you noticed them being different from last year? Certainly when people were worried about Chris Slayton in the middle, and then beginning of this season they were worried about you two guys.
Passes are getting out a lot quicker this year. That's definitely something I've noticed, but you got to roll with it, find a way to go out there and make plays regardless. Being a playmaker on this team doesn't mean that that the only thing that we bring to the table is sacks. So being a senior and a playmaker, you got to go out there and find a way to help the team however possible, and adjust to the game plan and keep playing.
Is that a weird thing to think that, hey, impact can be up even if the counting numbers like sacks are down?
Right.
Have you noticed that too? Because I've seen the ball is coming out so fast that it has to really impact how teams are attacking you.
Definitely. We're facing a lot more run game, and even if it's not run, like you said, the ball's getting out fast, so had to make those adjustments on defense, and especially at defensive end, just fitting in where we can.
Talk about it was a weird schedule to start. It is ACC play from here on out. Do you feel the rhythm of these weeks coming, where now you know what you've got coming week in and week out, teams that you're used to?
Definitely. Excited to get back to the teams that we faced before, knowing what they do and really hone in on the guys that we've been playing against. It's going to be a fun ride the last stretch of the season.
Crazy shootout with these guys. NC State last year was veteran quarterbacks going against each other. It's not that this year. What have you seen out of NC State on film where they are breaking in some new guys at quarterback?
They're still a solid squad. They're a team that knows who they are. They know what they do, and they stick to it. And so we got to go out there completely ready, no slip-ups, knowing our opponent, watching the film, sure of our own selves, know what we need to do, and go out there and handle business.
All right, lastly, Kendall, a Thursday night game here. This is new kind of for all you guys. How do you approach this week? Is it being a little different schedule-wise than the others?
It's just the same as the rest of them. I was telling them a little bit out there, being an old head and a little bit of an older guy around the program. This game makes no difference to me if it was Thursday or Sunday or Monday. It doesn't matter to me. To some of the younger guys, it may be, kind of their first Thursday night game, kind of be pretty impactful. I remember my first Thursday night game kind of had me like, wow, but now it's just another game, another one to go out there, another opportunity to go out there and play.
All right, a good answer from a savvy vet. We'll let you enjoy it this week.
Thank you.
That's Kendall Coleman. We'll see him out there on Thursday night.